My name is Dan Bosket. Right now I'm serving as president of the Allentown School District Foundation. I grew up in Allentown, so I know the city very well. Our youth are the future of Allentown, so all that we can do to make the city better starts with them.
My name is Jane Marks, and I'm currently chairperson of the Teacher Innovation Grant Committee. The TIG program is so significant because it provides opportunities for educators to explore innovation, to take risks, and to really find ways to make learning come alive. Teachers have been subject to a lot of constraints, and the TIG grant, especially this year, allows them to apply this grant to programs that go above and beyond the traditional scope and sequence, and invite them to do so by submitting applications. This year, we were very fortunate to be able to award all our applicants their grant requests. The message to teachers is that their work is so important, and that it will be continuously supported through the years thanks to this most generous endowment. I think one of my most favorite memories is when we surprise the recipients and pay visits to their classrooms. And it is such a wonderful opportunity to celebrate the classroom, the school, all the stakeholders who had a part in making the grant possible. And our hope as well is that programs find ways to broaden their horizons and impact the district as a whole. We have had so many students through the years benefit from TIG programs, from sports to visual arts to performing arts to science to Latin dance to many more in between. Students are able to take advantage of these programs and develop their promise and potential.
My name is Lottie Allen. I work at Crayola. I'm a vice president of Global Logistics and Enterprise Solutions. The Crayola United Way incentive program was very new this year. Everyone who donated to the United Way was put in a raffle. 20 employees were chosen, and each of us got an opportunity to give $5,000 to a United Way program. I chose the Allentown School District Foundation. I'm actually a product of the Allentown School District. I received a scholarship when I was in high school, and it helped me tremendously. It really cut a lot of that tuition and that financial burden off of me and my parents. It kind of lifted that weight. Scholarships are so important to students today. The scholarship I support today is the Thomas Mccool Scholarship Fund. And it was founded a few years ago. My cousin passed away. He was an alumni of William Allen High School. He had special needs, and in that high school, they not only met those special needs, but he thrived there. We wanted to give something back, and we thought the scholarship would be a perfect opportunity to not only honor his name, but provide a student a path for higher education and hope.
Some of the schools that they're going to, the tuition costs are fairly high. The scholarships help to offset some of that cost and make it possible for the students to attend the school of their choice.
When we talk about opportunities, this is it. For me, it was completely full circle. I was a product of that, and then I had the ability to give back. So I would like for the students to understand that, like 4 to 10 years, they can be in the same position as I am.
My name is Dr. Lila Little. I'm the Science Department Chair here at Deriff High School, and I'm a teacher. I'm also the advisor to the Multicultural Leadership Club and the STEM Club advisor. Teaching science in Allentown, to me, is the best thing. I have so much fun engaging our students in conversation about science and how the world works around us. Our Science Fair program is a really great opportunity for our students. They get to explore a topic that interests them, do some research about that topic, create an actual experiment of their own, see it from start to finish, analyze the data, repeat the data, and then present it. These skills are not limited to careers in STEM or science. They are skills that can be used directly in the workforce, and it gets them to see things. I never thought of that in that way. I didn't know you could do that. It makes science tangible and relevant to them. They might go through and say, I can do science. That really wasn't that bad. The Learning Dome is a wonderful place. Kind of like my happy place. I get to experience it every day here at Durham High School. And the Learning Dome is a planetarium plus. It's not just the stars and space and astronomy and what most people think of a planetarium as. We use it in history, we use it in art, English, social studies. The Allentown School District Foundation has been an integral part to what I do here. The foundation, along with other community partners, raised the money to bring the Learning Dome to us. They have the resources and the connections to provide funding for things in our school that allow our students to have opportunities that they wouldn't necessarily have regularly. And the funding is extremely critical to science here at Durham. It's truly important to our students because they deserve every opportunity that comes their way. And I think it's an opportunity to expand the world around our students.
My name is Joshua Radcliffe, and I am currently the principal at Louis A. Ramos Elementary School. The Literacy Volunteer Program piloted about 7 years ago. The goal of the program was to assist all students to read on grade level by grade 3.
My name is Jeffrey Mellish. I work for IOTA Communications Incorporated. One of the aspects of our business is IOTA Community, and if you say it fast, it's IOTA Community. And that's all about giving back to the community in which our company is based. There's about 4 or 5 of us total that do this volunteering.
So the teachers love the volunteers coming in.
You can almost see like a relief on her face when I come through that door, just knowing that she has some type of help.
They become a member of the class. The kids look forward to the volunteers coming in.
When I walk in the room, they clap and, you know, Mr. Jeff's back, can he work with us? Can he help me? Can he help me? A lot of these students might come from a broken home or a harsh environment.
You know, many times they need those positive influences in their life, so the volunteers bring valuable information, knowledge, opportunities to the students.
Some are struggling immensely and they need, you know, another adult to sit there with them and help them. There's other students that are excelling and they just might need a little push in the right direction. Seeing from week to week, from the start of the year to now, just the growth that some of these individuals have is absolutely amazing.
I'm Mike Cerimelli, Director of Sports Performance Operations at St. Luke's University Health Network. We've been very thankful to have this relationship with the Allentown School District, and we've been fortunate enough to provide resources over the years. We want to continue to utilize all of our resources that we have within the network to have a lasting positive impact on the students and the entire district. So we look forward to continuing to foster this relationship and having a greater impact on the development of the students of the district.
My name is John T. Seckler. I run the theater department over at Allen High School. The impact that the foundation has had on our programs over at Allen, the dance, theater, and music specifically, it's been a game changer.
My name is Dawn Blanco, and I am the director of the Dance Academy at William Allen High School. We are very thankful for the foundation providing our kids opportunities. The High Notes Gala is something that the kids look forward to every year. It's an opportunity to bring all the kids together that have the same interests in music, theater, dance, from all the elementary schools, the middle schools, and the high schools together under one roof where they get to work towards that same goal, which is really nice because it's something they never get to do.
The gala, to me, it meant we support you, we believe in you. We live in a district that has the demographics that just doesn't give us the luxury of having money like some of our neighboring districts have. So as a teacher, to now be able to give my students some of those opportunities and to put on a show that I think can rival some of our neighboring districts. It's so important. That's a life-changing experience.
The dancers have gotten to experience so much beyond anything I could ever hope for.
They have allowed the opportunity for us to do things that we've always wanted to do, but there was no money to do it.
I took them to an art museum in Philadelphia to look at art that we were utilizing to create dance pieces.
One example is taking the students to see a Broadway show. And for many of them, it is the first time that they are in New York or seeing a live show like that. Those are the things that the students remember. The trip to Broadway, the spring concert, the dance concert, the musical. Very often our students come in and they haven't had dance class or piano lessons or voice lessons, or they haven't been in a community production. Many of them haven't been in an elementary or a middle school production because arts have been cut at the lower level. I sometimes think when we talk about cutting the arts, what would our world be like without art? It would be a quiet, silent, empty nothingness. We can't cut art. Art is everywhere. The foundation has understood that we can't cut the arts. It has brought us back to life. The arts became important again. It became important, and not only important, we had people there to help us. And we need people to help us.
Knowing that we have the support of the foundation, the teachers feel a sense of comfort and assurance in knowing that we have somewhere to turn. They're there to help whenever needed for the students.
When you see that the light bulb, where they get it, where all of a sudden they make that connection. If they can find success within the confines of our team, they can take some of those lessons out into the world and help make the world a better place.
My name is Josie La Torres. I went to William Allen High School, and I am a current senior at DeSales University studying musical theater and business. I think I'd say that for me, performing is where my passion lies. My interest in the arts started when I was really young, after I did my first production of Once on This Island at Trexler Middle School. And ever since then, I've just had chances throughout my time at the Allentown School District, at Muhlenberg, at Trexler, and at Allen to perform. I was in chorale, I was in orchestra, different choirs, did the musicals, and dance academy as well. What it was like performing at the High Note Scala was always a really fun and energizing experience because of the space that we were usually in. The act of actually being able to perform in front of people has always just ignited this fire inside me that I really love. The opportunities that the Allentown School District allowed me and other students to have really proved that a life in this field was possible and something that isn't just you can see on TV, like it's something that real people can do as well. When I was at school, at Allen, at Trexler, it was always a very tight-knit community in whatever I was doing. Everyone found what they loved and bonded over that, and being able to find something similar at an institution outside of this area has been really helpful and really useful to me to know how to connect to people on that level. If I was anywhere else, I wouldn't have nearly as much of the life experience that I do now at my age that I can use in my craft as well.
So the Artist in Residency program, I became familiar with about 8 years ago. We had an artist in residence come to the Early Childhood Center. She worked with all of our kindergarten students at that time. It was something additional that our students maybe didn't have an opportunity to experience in lives, so we were able to bring it into the school setting for them. So beyond just the art that our students get to experience, they're also provided with an opportunity to gain knowledge about what art programs are available to them outside of the school setting. Here in Allentown, we are lucky to be very rich in the arts, and we're able to bring that into the school setting for our students.
My name is Julio Peña Sosa, and I am a 10th grader at Darrow High School. So I am a self-taught painter. I started during quarantine. One day I decided to just wake up and walk to my nearest art store, and that day I just spent my entire day creating. What I love about art and painting is the ability to express my own ideas and my inner feelings and my own human experience. I was very fascinated by the emotional quality that I can attach to art. Now that I am taking art classes in person, I now have somebody to guide me and somebody that I can actually talk to and ask questions to. It really does help. This year I won 2 gold medals and an honorable mention in the Scholastics art competition. It was a national competition and I was up against schools that had many different artists. I just feel grateful. So that just proves to me that creating art really is my passion.
My name is Irene Blau, and I work in the Allentown School District for 8 years. And I had the idea to have the kids who are such great dancers have a dance competition. So the Latin dance competition, it was a way that I thought would honor the culture of the kids who come to our schools and let them know that they're seen and they're beautiful. There are 4 middle schools in Allentown. They form dance teams and they each have a coach, and there are 2 professional dance instructors who come in and teach each of the schools 1 day per week until the competition. The competition starts in September, and the kids only have between 9 and 10 weeks before they perform. We started out doing tango and cha-cha and swing and all these different things, and we found that the kids really loved doing the bachata, the merengue, and the salsa, which is the culture of the students who participate. Some kids are not Spanish, they're not from Puerto Rico or Dominican Republic or any of the other countries, but they learn about it. It's a challenge to learn these dances, and I believe it's something that makes them grow. The foundation is critical to the program. Without the foundation, it never would have gotten off the ground. Through the foundation, we were able to hire staff to work with the kids. Every year, the foundation has been able to secure Channel 69, WFMZ, and the kids get to see themselves on TV. I just feel so proud when I get to see the kids perform. It's very emotional. They just look so great. You know, they look at their absolute best. And then it brings all these people together. The opportunity to perform in front of a cheering audience, I believe, is something that they will never forget.
Without the ability to have the conduit funds process, there's millions of dollars that the school district could not access and benefit from. We're able to accept conduit funds both publicly and privately that the school district couldn't get directly, and then we're able to channel those into those places that they need to go. So the conduit program is very important. The key thing for any funder to understand is that their gift is going to be used for the purpose in which it was intended.
I really wish that a lot of us would donate to the Allentown School District Foundation because it provides directly to the students' hands.
This is something that you know in your heart is needed.
We're very thankful for the foundation, providing our kids opportunities.
When I think of the Allentown School District Foundation, a few words come to mind: empowerment,
Promise,
Opportunities
Impact.
equity.
and hope.
Without the Allentown School District Foundation funding, the school district wouldn't be able to have these programs.
The foundation is a necessity.
Not just in our departments, but in many departments, and it has helped thousands of students.
Equity is always important. The fact that we're funding the programs keeping them going helps level the playing field for the Allentown School District students.
It's truly important to our students because they deserve every opportunity that comes their way.
Kids are capable of so much, and when you have an idea, it takes more than one person. You just have to have the support.